Good morning, I'm Russ Schafer with Denison Yachting here in the yachting capital of the world, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On board just like that, a 1999-70 Hatteras Sportfish Enclosed Bridge. In addition to the quality, ride, and respect that comes with the Hatteras name, this 70 was heavily optioned from the factory. Since her delivery, she has been continuously updated throughout her life and maintained better than most of her competitors that I've personally been on board. There are a few things that make this boat stand out, one of which is her MTU engine package. Shortly after her delivery, her owner replaced her Detroit diesels with 16V 2000 MTUs. Her updated engine package allows her to cruise nicely at 26 knots or even faster if needed. I've personally seen these engines push this 70-footer over 34 knots on the pins. In addition to her MTU engines, she is stabilized with Naiad multi-C2 stabilizers. Her two Naiad stabilizers are found below the waterline and offer great compensation for the full tuna tower. Another important feature is in 2017, both generators were replaced with 21.5 kW own-in generators. Plenty of other features that give this boat a much newer feel include a paint job and all powder coating redone in white, upgraded Garmin electronics, updated air conditioning and heads, new tender, 14-foot with a 40 horsepower Yamaha, fridge and washer and dryer. We are going to get today's walkthrough started off at the transom of this 70-foot Hatteras, an expansive 159 square foot cockpit loaded with everything you need for long-range fishing. Some of the main features back here include a pair of updated underwater lights that are placed just below this Hatteras' name board. Another essential feature back here is the tuna door, located at the starboard side of the transom. Moving into the cockpit itself, I'm next going to point out some of the other key aspects of her fishing platform. Centerline is a removable table that within minutes can be replaced with a fighting chair that conveys with the sail of this boat. Located directly under this, below the deck, is a massive 80-inch fish box plumbed with an Eskimo ice chipper. This works well with the molded-in fish box live well in the aft transom. To starboard is cold storage with both a refrigerator and freezer. This is integrated into the mezzanine step with matching storage located to port for your bait and tackle. The final feature to point out back here are the two folding step boxes for boarding. These are located on both sides of the cockpit and make boarding and leaving the vessel much easier than having to step up on the gunnel. This brings us to the mezzanine, which is just 2 steps up from the cockpit. There's a long bench seat located on the port side, below the cover of a molded brow that keeps you protected from the elements. As you can tell, this area was designed to be a safe space for having the family on board, thanks to the many safety rails that encircle this space. To starboard is additional storage as well as a cockpit docking station and sink. The helm found here gives you full control over the yacht and is located directly below the stairs leading up to the enclosed bridge and tuna tower. Once at the top of this ladder, you arrive to the observation deck, which has a refrigerator and storage to starboard. Also found up here is an aft-facing seat that mirrors the bench seating located directly below. Outboard of this is another docking station to port, which comes in handy when you're fishing a tournament or backing down. From here, you can climb up the safe centerline ladder to the tower. This is the best spot to keep an eye on your bait. Found up here is the third exterior helm from which you can operate this 70-foot Hatteras. Next, we're going to enter the enclosed air-conditioned Flybridge, where you'll first notice the 2 custom adjustable helm chairs overlooking updated Garmin electronics. Other key features found here are twin 7215 Garmins and an XSV Garmin with open array radar. Accessibility to electronics is easy if you need to work on something. There's also L-shaped seating to port with rod storage and a sink with additional storage to starboard with AC controls. From here, our next stop is the Salon, located on the main deck. It's immediately evident that this living area has been updated and well cared for. To port is an L-shaped ultra leather sofa with beautiful high gloss coffee table. Underfoot is updated carpeting, and looking over to starboard, we see a 55-inch flat screen TV along with a barrel chair and entertainment center. Looking forward into port, you'll see the wet bar and granite countertops above the updated ice maker and wood blinds. Just like that, features a step-up galley located just forward of the Salon. There are granite countertops throughout with teak and holly flooring. It's hard to miss the full-size GE stainless refrigerator replaced in 2020. Other appliances include the 4-burner cooktop and microwave convection oven. Across to starboard is the spacious wraparound dinette with fresh upholstery. At this point, it's worth noting the AC systems were totally updated in 2018. Now, let's take a look at the guest accommodations, starting in the master. This accommodation is where the 18-foot beam shines. This full beam master boasts a king-size berth, large closet, and private head with shower. Leaving here and heading forward, we arrive at a bunk room with over-under twin berths and private head. Just a few steps outside of this cabin is the updated laundry center. Continuing forward through the companionway and turning to starboard is a guest stateroom with a queen berth and plenty of storage. This cabin has a Jack and Jill entrance into the shared head and shower. All the way forward is the VIP stateroom with an island queen berth. Directly overhead of the VIP topside is where the updated 14-foot AB custom tender with 40 horsepower Yamaha purchased in 2018 is stored. Surrounding the foredeck are high bow rails that ensure safe operation. Forward on the pulpit is a 60-pound Danforth stainless steel anchor and Maxwell 3500 windlass. Lastly, we have the bow thruster to assist in turning all 70 feet on a dime. Thank you for joining us on today's walkthrough of Just Like That. Should you have any questions or would like to schedule a showing, feel free to give us a call.